Here's an important question for the day. Does the controversy over the firing of Jim Comey threaten the rest of the Trump agenda? I think the answer is it just might, and that's one of the danger points for the Trump White House going forward. Obviously, the controversy is over the president's decision to fire FBI Director James Comey and the resulting outcry in which Democrats are saying the director was fired because he's leading the investigation into Russian interference in the 2016 election, and the question of whether Donald Trump was helped by that Russian interference in the 2016 election. Lots of indications that that suggestion has infuriated the President Trump, and maybe it didn't in fact lead to, or at least contribute to, the firing of Jim Comey. But in any case, Democrats have responded in a way that can interfere with the rest of the Trump agenda by saying essentially in the Senate, we're going to slow things down here unless there's an FBI director appointed to take Jim Comey's place that we approve of, and until we are assured that the Russia inquiry that the FBI was doing is going to continue without interruption and without interference. And they do have the ability to do that in the Senate. They haven't been wildly cooperative with the Trump agenda anyway, but they can make things harder by using parliamentary procedures in the Senate. So that's risk number one to the Trump agenda. Risk number two to the Trump agenda is that if the hit the president takes over this Comey firing includes a drop in his personal popularity and his job approval among voters, politicians in Washington take that into account and they act accordingly. And so there's always a truism in Washington that a president's power is related to his job approval ratings among the public. If there's a hit on President Trump in that regard, and we'll find out in the next few days or coming weeks as additional polling comes in, politicians will read those polls and act accordingly, and that also could be a problem for President Trump, not just on the Comey question, but on his broader agenda.